All right. Sounds good.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. I'm super excited about this interview. I'm talking here with Robby. He's gonna correct how to say his last name. But I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited because I'm inviting all these young entrepreneurs, young people doing extraordinary things, and I bring them on because I want them to inspire you, whatever stage of your life you're in. You're ready to take action, just like these kids, these guys, these young entrepreneurs, these women, and that makes me feel happy because they're killing it in whatever they're doing. So, Ravi, I sent you a DM and I invited you to this podcast because I believe that you're doing something good for the world. And so I want you to share it with them right now and introduce yourself, you know?
Right. Hey guys. As we ever met, my name is Robby, and I'm based from Singapore. So essentially, it's a tiny island in Asia. So what I do is digital marketing, and um, I focus mainly on email and lead generation. How I got started is during the COVID when I see most of my friends are doing home-based businesses. So I wanted initially to help them, and I end up in this deep rabbit hole. So here I am today.
That's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry. This is getting you out of your comfort zone. Mostly people that are
yeah,
doing the
yeah,
technical side of things, we're very introverted. So getting into
yeah.
podcasts and talking to the other people, it's kind of difficult, but it's good. I want to push you out of your uh, safe zone too, your comfort zone.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how did you get started in the digital marketing world?
Um, I knew about it um, from I think it's one of the I think Pengjun, if you know Pengjun. So he
Yeah,
was running ads and all that. I'm like, okay, this is cool. So I actually went inside the Facebook ad manager. I was like, shit, man, I don't even know what this is. So no, I'm just gonna skip that. And then like over time when COVID hits and there was a rising trend, so I'm thinking, okay, what this is a perfect time to actually dig deeper and try to understand what marketing is all about. So I started YouTube and Google. So these two were where I started, and from there, there's a whole bunch of people on YouTube teaching how to run ads, how to write copy, and all that stuff. So it's a pretty good start, I would say. Yeah,
great, great.
interesting.
So
So
that's wonderful. Yeah, you started with out of curiosity for what it sounds.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that's
and
right.
then started diving in the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Now you became your own digital agency owner. Um, so who do you target? Who's your niche, your target
Um,
audience?
Basically, who we target are coaches or consultants. Um, One of the reason is because for coaches and consultants, they can cater to one-to-one or one-to-many. So and also their relationship is on a deep level where their clients would trust them. For example, a financial advisor. So they would depend on the advisor to help them along the way. So for example, if you're a young starting out, you want to get your financials right, and then as you grow, the financial advisor grows with them. So it could be a next stage, maybe marriage, and then planning for kids, planning for buying a house, retirement, education, all that stuff. So the relationship grows from the start and all the way to the end throughout the consultant or coach's journey also. So that's a pretty interesting journey to be with.
Definitely. So you started this during the pandemic, right?
Yes, correct.
And in Singapore. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I hear excuses all the time. No, I live in this country. This country doesn't have opportunities. But the reality is that times have changed. We're shifting into the digital age, the information age, the attention age. So whoever doesn't have
Yeah.
attention doesn't have money. Um, how
So,
how are you coping? How is it going with your business? Is it growing? Are you scaling? Are you having difficulty?
um, it's growing, but it was pretty slow because, to be honest, at first I didn't even know what the hell was like was I doing? So I was like, I'm just gonna figure it out. So um, I mean, I was so used to figure stuff out growing up. So that's what brought me into um, the explanation of what I do in my business. So what I had to learn was to ask for help. It's uncomfortable, but you have to ask for help. So there's
Definitely.
nothing shy about it. Like ego is not your amigo. So just put that aside, ask for help. And I think a lot of people have this misconception is like asking for help can be either free based on the person that you're talking to, or it can be paid. So knowing like where to get free help and paid help, especially paid help, you want to learn from someone who have done it. Essentially, take advice from those who are where you want to be. So it will save you a lot of time and a lot of money uh, as a whole.
Great. So you're talking about asking for help. Do you have a team for your business?
Yeah, currently I have a team.
Good. Awesome.
So
How many
what
people
about
is
you?
that?
You're in, I think about five.
Five
So
people.
yeah, it's about five. I think
And you
something like that.
manage them all?
I have someone who manages the team.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wonderful. You're smart. That's key because most people, most business owners, they try to start a business and start doing everything themselves, or they don't know how to manage a team, which is just as catastrophical as not being able to ask for help. And you talked about paid and free help.
yeah.
What have you done in the past? What courses, what mentors have you sought out, and for free and paid, just to give us an idea, you know.
Um, Shit, man. Okay, let's start with paid. So that's because that is where
Go
I
for
burn most of my money, like when I try to get started. So um, my whole entrepreneurship journey started around ecom. So this was like maybe 5, 7 years ago, probably. So I was still in school, so I didn't have a lot of money. So at that point of time, ecom or Shopify was booming, dropshipping was booming. So there was a lot of these people teaching all these courses. So I was like, hey, you know what, this guy look pretty legit. So I end up buying the course, and I didn't get a single feedback. So so basically I got scammed for the ecom course. So like shit, there was no coaching, no calls or message, and the guy ended up like gone, disappear.
yeah,
So I was like, that sucks. That really sucks. But then um, I think personally for me, there's only one way for me to find out whether this is legit, because I don't really like to hear from other people because it can be a little biased. So it's not necessarily a smart thing to do, because if it works, good. If it doesn't, you probably lose money, and that's a lesson for you to learn behind it.
yeah.
So afterwards, so how I got into this during the pandemic was with Jason Capital. So I actually followed him around for like a year. It was his weekly, there was a weekly coaching, weekly calls or something like that. So after a while, he had this social media boss program, which I decided, okay, what, it's a good time and everyone's going to transition to social media. So I started that out, and then I transitioned to, or I developed more curiosity in digital marketing. So I also got into growth marketing. So
Okay.
the model of course is slightly different. Growth marketing is more to startups, and then like how growth hackers approach the business and try to grow that business very rapidly. And then currently what I'm doing is I'm getting into copywriting.
Okay.
So essentially, growth in the growth marketing blueprint, copywriting oversees everything. So it's a good skill to pick up as well. So that's what I've been doing.
For those people
So
that are listening and don't know what copywriting is, it's basically writing words that sells. Okay. And so you see it all the time on ads. You see it all the time on posts. Even those call to actions have an end purpose of getting you to the cell, and so that's copywriting, and it's an art and a science in itself. So it's a great skill, like you just said. Wonderful. Let's move forward to what are your goals in the future with your agency or anything in your life?
Mm, Okay, let's start with agency. So, in terms of uh, like income wise, I would want to hit 100K per month. It's a good milestone to aim for. And then essentially, I would want to um, grow my team. So I would want to have a team of media buyers, a team of copywriters, web designers, and all that stuff. So um, while being able to work remotely, so basically anywhere where there's internet and access to computer. Then in terms of life, let's see. Currently, I'm 25 this year, so
Okay. You're young. You
we,
still got a long way.
yeah. Essentially, I actually thought of getting married or settling down around 25. So
Okay.
that is not gonna happen. That is probably so. I'm hoping maybe a couple years down the road. Um, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah. But first and foremost, I would say to retire my parents. Like get my family all taken care of before I think about anything else. So I would say that is the top priority.
Wonderful. Good enough. Very mature. Very grounded. You're very technical for your personality. That's what I see.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true.
That's fine. Well, man, I mean, it's been great just listening to people that are in the same space, uh,
Hmm.
maybe learning the same things. And this is great for collaboration. You have someone to, if you ever need help, you can reach out to me if I can be of service. And definitely, if I need help, I'm going to ask you questions and
For
try to
sure.
get some help. Um, Thanks for your time. Thanks for your words. Any last
Always,
thoughts you want to
always.
share with the audience before we close it out?
Yeah. So I will share two things. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. First, if you're someone who is starting out and you have all these people who say, "Oh, quit your job," don't do that. So I did it. It's a struggle. So I would say, do not quit your job until your what you are doing or your business earns more than the job that you are currently doing. And if you don't have one and you're trying to run a business, get a job. So that way you have like an income coming in to support your business.
Mm-hmm.
And second, if you are thinking of starting a business, my best advice is to just go for it. It's scary, but I promise you, like you will figure out along the way. Like they say, success leaves clues.
Yep.
Um,
Tony Robbins.
yeah, and the rabbit hole is much deeper than you think. So you will like along the way you will learn a lot of different things. You will meet a lot of wonderful people. So it's a very character developing journey. So if you want to know or what you are made of, so business is a really good space for you to try and grow out of yourself. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So that's for it.
Very good gems. Very good nuggets there. Perfect. Where can people find you in the future? We're gonna have the links down below, but if you wanna share it with them.
You can follow me on Instagram. So it will be at Robby Kuswara, Robby.Kuswara. So it's ROBBY dot KUSWARA. Or you can find me on LinkedIn as well at Robby Kuswara. So ROBBYKUSWARA. I'm more active on Instagram and basically Instagram, yeah. LinkedIn not
Okay.
so much. Facebook among the groups, yeah.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Instagram will be the main channel.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. So again, the links are going to be down below. That's where they can find you. If there's a business owner listening to this, listening or someone that has a family member with a business, then you can reach out to Robbie here, and he can help you out from Singapore. Hey man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
super excited about this. Thank you for jumping on here, and in the future, hope to have you again, hitting that 100K mark and
Yes.
helping a lot more people.
Yeah. And thank you, man, for reaching out and making me step out of my comfort zone. So I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
Thank you
that's
so
a goal,
much.
man. You have a great day, okay?
All right, you too, brother.